Yo, and I'm live. How's it going? Saturday Night Live. Saturday Night Live. What's going on? I am here, back as usual, this Saturday, now building some Brickmania kits. And today we have our Nato M113. So I didn't finish building last time because, I'm a slow builder. Plus, I talk a lot. Yeah, so I didn't get that one built. So today I started a little bit earlier, so hopefully get done a little bit early as well. Get this finished up today. It's gonna happen. It's a must happen. Yeah, so this is what's gonna happen. Hope you guys doing good. Another another stream with Rula. But yeah, let's get on to it. Since last time I already put on this kit right here, I've put together the track links because this is like the worst part you want to do. It's very boring. So you have to count them. So those who counted, I put them in after last live stream. And that's pretty much the only thing I've done. I think I've just added the tires to some of the wheels, added the track, and that's it. Everything else kind of stay the same as from what I've done in last week on Saturday. So let's go ahead and move on to the rest of the build and hopefully knock this out of the park, get this one done, and move on. Maybe I'll do a review on this guy at some point. Let's see how that goes. I also have another kit hopefully coming next week in the mail, which is the Joint Light Tactical Vehicle M12, whatever it's called on Brickmania. What the heck? I got the commercials. Skip the commercials. All right, let's skip that. Well, we have someone decide to show up and say hi to me. Cool. We have Joel Windhazer. Hello, sorry I'm late. Yeah, no worries, man. You come by any point you want to the stream. Say hi. And I'm just gonna continue with the build. Kind of like that's the plan. So yeah, but yeah, definitely not a kit coming. So maybe not the live stream next week. That's kind of also something I'm thinking of doing. This live stream actually was originally planning to do something fun, as maybe you can see from the title. So it's gonna be this build, and I thought I might do just something for like a comedy purposes. I know like I'm not really that funny, but just for comedy purposes, there's a little bit some controversies happening in the community related to this C17 build. At least on Instagram, that's kind of visible. That was back and forth. So I thought maybe in this case we'll do just for funsies. If I have German Brick fan and John here, could do like some fake trial stuff happening. But of course, I mean, unfortunately they kind of bailed on me. So they will have the plaintiff and defendant lawyers. They're not here. So, I mean, if they're not here, we can't have a court case. So my boys bailed on me this time around. So I'm here by myself. Obviously, this is not gonna happen. But just for funsies, that was kind of the original idea. We can still talk about. I can still talk about what happened, just for funs. Hey, do you play War Thunder? So I played War Thunder. I tried playing War Thunder, but I kind of suck at it. So I started getting really frustrated, being kind of killed, destroyed all the time. So either I had to continuously play and just get better, which is pretty obvious thing you probably should do at any video game, or I could have just buy whatever stuff and level up. And yeah, I didn't spend any money on it, nor I want to spend too much time getting too good at it, better at it. So I played War Thunder a little bit in the beginning when you had like those to give you the basic tanks, like the light tanks and that kind of stuff. And I think I was playing for the Soviets, so I was trying to move up. I try to move up there, but again, I just suck so much. I kept getting killed all the time, so I was like, it's too frustrating. I can't play with it anymore, so I give up. I'm not playing War Thunder anymore. Just the only thing I actually do in my pastime is basically just kind of messing with the Legos and building Brickmania and that kind of things. I can help you play. Cool, man. Well, if I decide to go back into it, because actually what I've done, I uninstalled the game from my PC. So I just played it on PC. I had it. Then again, I was getting too frustrated playing it. I sucked so much. I decided just to uninstall it and stop altogether. So if I go back to War Thunder at some point again, or just video gaming, I will make sure to Joel let you know. Yeah, for sure. And then maybe we can give me some tips and trips on how to get better at this game. Yeah, so this is the manual. Yeah, for sure. If I'll get back to it, we'll see. This is actually one game I kind of thought I enjoyed until, again, I stopped being good at it. So I might go back to it. Let's see how that works out for me. I think this is the last steps I was at. I think. Yeah, it looks like it. So let's go ahead and continue because this is where I put the track links. And I want to get going with this and hopefully get it done this weekend. So maybe next weekend I'll do a review if people are interested. So this is something I might do. Okay, so it's like, where does this bar go to? Like, it shows I have to put it somewhere, but I have no clue where. It goes on the bottom here. Cool. All right, we got that one figured out. Next. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of cool video games. The thing is just about video games. If you want to get good at them and you want to really enjoy them and feel like because that's the way I was with Call of Duty back in the day. In the beginning, of course, you suck. And then you get better. You get used to the game. You learn the tactics, some ways of going around. Just kind of get the feel of the game, and of course, just with a lot of practice, you just get good. So with Call of Duty, same thing. I just got really good at it. I played a whole lot of Call of Duty back in the day, a lot. I mean, like a lot, like too much. Then probably I should have been spending time on it. And yeah, and then that's how you get good at it. But now, unfortunately, I just don't have enough personal time to be like investing into getting good at some games, which again could be fun. But then if you're not good at the game and you still play it, which is fine. Again, I've been doing that before as well. But you know, you have some competitive games like Warzone. I think is pretty competitive. Then if you suck at it, you just get frustrated. And with me, that's what happened. You just get frustrated enough. You don't want to play this anymore, and that's why I don't mess with this game anymore. But again, maybe one day I'll go back and revisit War Thunder, which was then at the time when I was playing it, it was pretty cool still. And YouTube in the commercials. I'm 10 and I ruled at tier 1. Bro, you 10? And you nice, man, nice. You must spend a lot of time playing the game then, for sure. Coco, yo, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, what's going on, Coco? How's it going? I'm sure there's not a whole lot of people here, but yeah, thanks for coming by and say hi. Appreciate that. All right, now just again continue my build. And then yeah, my court case fell through unfortunately with my lawyers didn't show up to work. Yeah, but there was so if we talk a little bit about that, maybe I don't know because what else I'm going to talk about. There was let's get into it. What else I'm going to talk about? Essentially, this guy Chaos Production. I again some stuff I don't know. I just kind of been looking at the stuff on Instagram, and I'm sure there's a lot of information I'm not aware of. But the long story short, Chaos Production, the guy basically took the pictures and somehow was communicating to the guy that designed his big plane, the C17, and something didn't go well between them and then the original designer. But regardless of that, Case Production still decided to go through with the design using the pictures and whatever stuff materials he obtained. And then he started posting the pictures of it on Instagram. And then that guy, Case Production, he's pretty big, has a pretty big following on Instagram, on YouTube. He's pretty big actually with his stuff. He's also like the custom Lego military guy. And then the people start getting upset. People start getting upset, kind of claiming that he was stealing designs and not giving the original designer credit, which I feel like he did. I seen some of the posts when he originally did, but then I feel like the original designer wanted him to take it down. But I mean, I don't want to like judge one way or another, but I feel like this dude already. I'm not talking about Curious Production. Once at this point, when you're already buying so many parts and you invested so much money into it, like I mean, this plane is huge, right? At this point, I mean, I get him. Like, you don't want to really back out of the project anymore. I mean, how much money you spend on this, and if this original guy, okay, and as far as I said, he didn't have the kit production didn't have the instructions. The guy didn't sell him the instructions. He was basically reverse engineering that big plane. Which, in my mind, yeah, I mean, it's nice to give credit to the person who actually originally did it, but, bro, like, you spend the money on parts. You know, you're just looking at the pictures. Pictures are available public. They were posted and everyone to see. Like, I don't know, man. Seems like fair game to me. And it seems some people got really upset about that. So it was kind of interesting to see how that played out on Instagram. At least for me, it was kind of fun to see. And then people go in one way or another complaining about it. But I mean, again, what you want this guy to do? I mean, he spent all this money getting the parts. He spent his time figuring out the build, and now you want him to backtrack and to throw this plane out of the. I mean, it'd be cool. You can just take that and throw like half-built plane out of the roof or something. See if it flies. But yeah, I mean, the whole thing I feel like was real weird. So I don't know. I mean, again, give the guy credit who designed it, but then at the end of the day, I see why he did what he did, and I feel like some of the hate he gets, I don't know. But if you guys have other opinions on this topic, let me know. The tank I have is a new FZ German tank. Ooh, nice. New FZ. I don't know which one you're talking about, but sounds kind of cool. Special one thunder. Hookie Bricks. Hookie, what's going on? How's it going? Yeah, today I'm kind of chilling here on my own. German Brick fan and John bailed on me. They have to live their life, which I can't blame them. They have to live their life. So I'm here on my own. The tank I have is a German tank. Nice, man. Coco, I'm drunk, but not yet drunk enough. Man, of course. Saturday night, Hookie is taking a little time off, chilling, relaxing, coming to my stream. Man, that's what it's all about. Yeah, man, enjoy your Saturday for sure. I kind of feel honored, you decide to show up here, hang out with me. Yeah, but I'm trying to get this one built and done this week. Make a video on it and then move on to my other builds. Hopefully, other stuff from Brickmania. Yeah, but that's my 2 cents on this whole Instagram beef with this C17. It was a little. Well, it was fun to be a kind of guy in the audience watching the whole thing play out. So, but at the end of the day, like, if you don't want people taking your stuff, which I get it, it's your work, it's your designs. Like, don't make them public. Don't post them on Instagram. I mean, once it's out there, I mean, you can have a guy in China coming in and taking your stuff, and like reverse engineering or whatever else they call it. So, I don't know. But you have some other opinions on this, let me know. I'll be curious to hear. Saturday night and past 5. Yeah, exactly. This time of the monster. The time is a monster on the battlefield. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't know the tank you're talking about, but again, I'm sure if I was in the War Thunder or I was following along, I'll know what it is. Have you guys seen the new Valentine MK2? It's cool, but what's the price? Well, I know I saw the price. I think it was like 330 euros on Brickissimo. I'm not sure what the price is in dollars or how much is Brickmania selling on the website. That's a cool tank, though. I gotta admit, that's a nice tank. And as if I'm not mistaken, Brickmania never had a Valentine tank before, so that's a cool tank. I've been spending too much money, man. So that's the thing. I can't justify spending more money on this, although it's pretty amazing. And I don't know if you've seen some polls on my YouTube. I did pick up Hind. So I did get the Ukrainian Hind, and that kit was very expensive. So because of that, I'm not picking up any more kits. Hopefully, I know I've been saying that all the time, which just now becomes like, doesn't make any more sense when I say it. But yeah, I picked up the Hind, so I'm out of money. I'm out of Brickmania spending money. So that, although that MK tank is amazing, Valentine tank is amazing, I'm not getting that. And I think Brickmania has also released the F14, the new update F14, which they just had other F14, I think I'm not mistaken. So this is a second release right after the D version. So this is the A version from the Top Gun movie, and they also released the pack, right? They also released the add-on pack with our boy Tom Cruise, on his motorcycle. And of course you can update, and then they had the tail pieces where you have the Top Gun VF whatever 1 or whatever it's called, VFA 1. Yeah, obviously I'm not getting that because it's a lot of money. But I feel like the original NAS Miramar pack was a little better because you have 4 minifigs in the original one. Well, of course, this pack is more for like a plane, but for a jet. But then the figs, I think, are better in the original NAS Miramar pack because you have all those guys from Top Gun. Ooh, let me catch up with the chat. People talking. But yeah, the tank is good though. Nice build so far. Just ordered 3 of them. Okay. You ordered 3 Valentine tanks? Holy smokes. Valentine MK is great, I think, but I don't feel like a pre-order. I don't feel like pre-order. Yeah, pre-order you have to wait. It's a pain in the ass. Especially Brickissimo, you gotta wait for like months. Like I said, I just got this Hind, and I don't know when it's gonna come in. Probably like end of October. And I know lately I've been like on top of this helicopter game. I've been really into the helicopters. So I got the Hind. I have Black Hawk. I have Little Bird. I also have Vietnam era H Cobra. And one thing I'm actually kind of missing, I'm really debating on getting this at some point, not now because I have no money. Again, I'm out of money. Maybe next month. I saw Brick Veterans Apache helicopter. I know it's like Japanese, but it's like the same NATO camo. It's like a brown, black, and green. That's a nice Apache helicopter, and it's actually not very expensive. So I mean, it's expensive, super expensive, but I mean, like compared to other Brick Veteran stuff, it's reasonable priced. But let's see. But one thing about Brick Veteran, they don't sell, they don't have a resale in Europe, and that's a big pain for me because then you have to pay €100 or $100 for shipping. I mean, you're buying a kit that's $300 and you're gonna pay $100 for shipping. That's insane. To me, that's a lot of money. So I don't know if I'll commit that much money for the just shipping itself is very painful, and then I have to also pay tariffs on top. So I don't know. This Brick, I would really want the Brick Veteran Apache, but it just too stupid with the shipping. I just pre-ordered. Nice, man. You're gonna have a nice little army of Valentines. I also prefer the Hind than the other plane you had in the pool. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah, the Corsair. I was kind of comparing which one should I get. Corsair is nice, but yeah, I went for the Hind. Look at the tank up. Okay, I'll check out the tank you're talking about. This FZ tank you're saying. Guys, how do you feel about the Sherman tank? Sherman that came out, it's for 40. The Oddball, that's a nice one. It's a nice Sherman. I heard the Fury Sherman, at least that's what German Brick fan told me, because he bought one. He said that was very fragile. So if I have to pick Sherman tank, I'll probably go with this Oddball. What's it called? Not Oddball. Forgot the name. Yeah, I will get with this. I'll probably get this latest Sherman. Or I'll get the older Sherman, like older, newer Sherman, the one I have basically on the budget one. That's a nice Sherman. Should I pull it out again? Should I get it? Should show you? Hold on a second. I'll do it. I'll come back. All right, I'm back. Back at it again. That's good. Yeah. Stupid commercials in Estonia. Skip that. Yeah, so this is what I'm talking about. This Sherman right here. I like this Sherman a lot. Although I like the price on it too. It's a nice build, nice and sturdy, and also it's not very expensive. Comes with one minifig, and you can add another tanker separately. So this is probably at the moment, and then you can add the printed pack, or you can just use the stickers. At the moment, that's my favorite Sherman, and I don't think I want to upgrade it anytime soon. So this new one that you're talking about, it's good too. This first at Bastogne, is that the one? Yeah, that's nice, but I feel like I'm pretty happy with this guy right here, with this original M4 Sherman. So yeah, I don't think I'll be getting another one anytime soon. Yeah, but 440 is expensive. This one was 200 something, a lot less. Montgomery Animation's got to be a millionaire if you bought 3 Valentines. Yeah, that's like 1,000. It's like a G right there. Just in the Valentines. Been saving a bunch of BKM tanks for a while. Let me tell you, I'm not a millionaire. we know Dan Siskett is one. We know who's a millionaire here. It sure is not us spending all the money. Rula, how does the battle not? Yeah, you didn't lie when you're gonna say you're gonna ask about every single day or every single time I go live. You didn't lie about that. Yeah, you know the answer on that for that one. Sherman T34 kind of in need of a dark green color, I think. So I'm hesitant. Whatever BKM puts one of this out. Yeah, I mean, but the problem is there's no Lego that is in that color. So I guess this color right here. I don't know how well can you see this. That kind of can work, especially for the Russian tanks. I think for like T34 this would work. But just in general, I think just Lego doesn't make the more or less accurate color. Yeah, so technically, let's say if you like German Brick fan, throw them out there again. If you're like a collector, like his collection, if you're a collector of Russian, World War II stuff, German, and American, so all those three pretty much for Brickmania all going to be in dark gray colors. So your whole thing is going to be dark gray. Because that's how Brickmania does it. And it's probably cheaper for them to source the parts and make it work. Because of course there's a bunch of Star Wars they can just use. Or there's a lot of this on Bricklink, those darker gray parts. Back again to the Star Wars. All right. See if I can get this one going before getting distracted again. Okay. But yeah, I like my kits with various colors. Like this one is definitely very nice. I enjoy, like even with the kits too. I try not to get all like the gray stuff. Just personally me, like I prefer to have a little bit of variety in my kits. So I really enjoy this African Core BF 109. That was nice because it has like nice coloring. Having some tan kits is also cool. Sherpa is a nice one. Like this one, this NATO camouflage is definitely like multiple colors in here. So it's not, just kind of break it up a little bit in my collection. Also been trying to pack all my minifigs, and apparently it's not an easy task. because I have a lot of minifigs. And I'm trying to pack them for now because I'm kind of taking down my display, and I want to see how I want to display my minifigs. So yeah, that's still something I need to do this week. All right, let's catch up with the chat. See what you guys talking about. It's sad that Brickmania doesn't make much of a late Eastern Front stuff like Eastern Front Tiger or some of the new T-34s. Well, I guess some of the issues that they're having is the camo. Like if you're talking about, I mean, they did this Panther that was very nice. That was a late war Panther that they did. But then I guess the Tigers, like late war Tigers, would be also gray. So that would work. And of course, the camo is always a problem for Brickmania. And yeah, T-34, they had the T-34-85, which they did this Korean variant, but also in gray. Yeah, but for sure. I mean, there's still a lot of stuff they can make, for sure. I'm still waiting for that Puma. So hopefully one day Brickmania will get that one out. Eastern Front Panther would be sick too. Yeah, but again, like they have to probably make them very expensive. If they're going to start putting like camos on top of that, if it's not brick built camo, you know what I mean? Like if they're actually going to start printing stuff, it's going to get really expensive. Late Tiger and Panther would be indeed cool. Yeah. I agree. 100%. Brickmania should really make a new stock 3. Yes. More stock 3, please. Yes, I agree. Or some like late war stock 3 too, not just the early war. Some German light tanks. It's been a while. Yes, I 100% agree. Light tank, they had the Panzer II. I mean, I didn't like that build. No offense to this Andrea guy. I didn't like it too much. But I agree. Stock 3 would be nice. Definitely would be willing to pay 260 for stock 3. Yes. 100% on you right there. I missed on this other early war stock 3. But I would definitely pick up if they come up with a new one. Totally agree, specialist. Yes. I think we're all on the same page here with the stock. With Stug. 100% on that, yes. All right, I kind of missed out on this Stug that just had right now. The early war one, and I do regret not picking this one up. So yeah. I do regret missing out on that one. That was a nice one. I think it was designed by Tiger 131, and he did a really good job. For sure. So I think we got one side done. Hopefully I done it correctly. Okay, yeah. Should be right. Yeah, and also I was checking out Brickmania, like the blog or whatever, and in one of the last sit reps that they did for this F14, they mentioned wrong one. They mentioned that Brickmania is actually coming to Europe. They're going to Norway, so they're doing some kind of show in Norway, and I'm now actually very, very tempted. Very tempted. I mean, Norway is kind of far out still from me, but it's not as far out as the United States, right? So I cannot. Well, it's more difficult for me to go to the shows in the States, but Norway sounds really tempting. So I might do. It's called like Klotz or something like that, some kind of like show. I mean, I care about the Legos. It's cool to see all the displays and stuff. But obviously, if I go there, I want to like check out Brickmania stuff and see them at the show. See our overlord Dan Siskid being there, and supposedly they have a like a Brickmania store too. So you guys let me know what you think. Should I go to should I travel to Norway? Let's catch up with chat. Yeah, the price will be high, but I'm ready to sacrifice my wallet. Yeah, exactly. Take that money. Take that money out of my pocket. Pro Pick Gaming. What's going on, man? Thanks for stepping by, saying hi. Yeah, the stock 3 late war variant is literally my favorite tank, but they have never made one. I think they might have made something like a long time ago, something similar, but I'm not sure. I know they made like stock 3, like, yeah, some older stuff I've seen, maybe like North Africa or some. But it's time to update and make a new one for sure. You have to only 6 hours of loading. My latest video went out. I don't know why it always takes that long. Oh, you took yeah, I'll check it out. I'll check it out for sure. Your latest upload. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. My uploads take, like, if I upload a video, it takes me like max like 10 minutes or something like that. It definitely doesn't take me 6 hours to upload a video here to YouTube. So I don't know what's the deal there. Maybe it's some internet situation in Germany. Yeah, but that's like not normal. 6 hours is like, whoa, way too much, I think. Rula, where do you want to go? So if you go to like Brickmania blog posts, like Brickmania Toys events, so the Brickmania goes to different events, like Lego related events, like shows, festivals, that kind of stuff. And then Brickmania will be in Norway in November. So I was considering, since I don't know if I'd be going to the States, to America. I mean, I might still, but Norway is way closer to Estonia than traveling to the States. And I would like to go to Norway too, because I haven't been there. I've been there once, like 10 years ago. I would like to go again. I mean, I can go again. So I was considering taking a trip to Norway to go to like whatever Brickmania is going to, some kind of Lego show. I feel like best price BKM kit ever is Renault FT. The new released, $80 for it. Yes, I agree. I think that is a great deal. What do you guys think? I agree. Those classic re-release stuff is definitely very budget friendly. And then the Renault, I mean, it's such a popular tank in general during World War One that it's really smart to keep it in stock, and especially for this kind of price. Definitely good stuff. But is it the best price kit? No, I'm trying to think. If it's the best price kit, I don't know. Brickmania doesn't make best price kits anymore. Everything is, especially once you have something printed, it immediately becomes from best price overpriced. Best price kit. I think about it. Which kit I have, and maybe best priced. I think the best price kit you get is the one that's on sale. At least the one I've been getting. But I think for me, right, if I go for what I really would like, yeah, like, so that the classic series coming back, this FT, but I think this new Tiger, this is also classic Tiger 1, that's a good price. And one thing I would just change on that one is probably trying to get the muzzle brake, trying to get the 3D printed muzzle brake, and that's it. Everything else seems to be pretty good on this. And the Sherman right there is very nicely priced at 200. I feel like it's a very nice kit for what you get for the money. And like you just said, this FT Renault, that's a nicely priced. 900 megabytes. Okay, my music stopped. What happened? What's going on? All right. Mogami is a great price, but Renault FT is not among my favorite. Same, but again, I took two of them apart to make a good 145 scale Panzer 3. I took a smaller scale. One second, I got some Technical issues. Technical issues. Okay, 145 scale. So you got the smaller scale Panzer threes. Yeah, cool. And then it has nice parts in it too. Rula, if you do want to make a trip, you should go. But I personally feel like very neutral about BKM guys. If I ever come close to the shop, or even might go, but I would not want to make an effort. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Why is that? You don't care about the company that much or the product, or I feel like if they were, let's say, I feel like Norway's close enough, but yeah, I see what you're saying. Like going out of your way and spending money just to see Brickmania on some kind of show, it is. I feel like a little too much, a little try hard from my side. But at the same time, like if I invested so much in this, I mean, me personally, I don't know, Huki, you probably is different. I have so much of the product and I've been building it for so long, and obviously my channel is pretty much mostly Brickmania. It would be cool to actually meet the people behind, the whole thing. So is it worth spending this money flying out there? Probably not. Yeah, I agree with you. But yeah, going out. Yeah, exactly. It's how far, how much you want to really go out of your way to to do this. I guess the question I have to ask myself. But for me, it would be cool to meet them personally. Just something I would like to do. But is it a must? Probably not. So let's see. Let's see if I'm. But I mean, it's also like Norway, and going there is pretty cool. You go, it's in Oslo, so you can just kind of hang around in that city, or it's a nice city too. So I wouldn't mind going there. Again, not just because of them, but kind of having a nice little trip. But let's see, yeah. But yeah, thanks for your 2 cents, Huki. What do you think about the PZL P11C? Tried to buy from Berkizimo, but was gone in seconds. Yeah, I got saw it pretty quick. It's a nice plane. I'm just not into collecting Polish military stuff. It's a nice plane, but I have no interest. Again, nothing against Polish people. It would just be like it's kind of like same thing when you have like World War II. You have Polish, you have Greeks, you have some other like Spanish armies, that kind of stuff. Maybe some French. They were not very, like they didn't take part like in the main theater, let's say, of World War II. So to me, it's part of World War II. It's cool, but it's just kind of like one of those smaller minor nations that I'm just personally not very interested in. And it's a very nice build. It has very nice prints. I'm not interested in a Polish, in collecting Polish like aircrafts or like military vehicles. Just wasn't for me. Like there's other stuff I'm more interested in. Like right now, I'm taking a little bit of a switch into more like modern stuff. So all my money that I have been kind of going there. But if something like any kind of American or German, like if Stuk 3, for example, shows up, or maybe some cool Puma build, then of course I'll pick that up, because then this is some stuff I'm collecting. But yeah, I mean, it's still a very nice build and a kit. It was just not for me. It's kind of like what Huki said about the Fiat. Nice build, nice price, just not something maybe he's collecting. A more 145 scale guy, yeah. I have some 145 scale. It's 145 scale in Lego is very good for like a train scale. If you want to run your trains on some kind of layout, and the 145 with the vehicles is gonna go very nicely together. And I think it becomes 130. Yes, 135. It's mostly 135 scale for them. It's a bit big and bulky, yeah. And then accurate. What do you guys think? Well, it's accurate to 135 scale. It might not be accurate to the minifig scale. So this is something you have to think of. It's like what we're talking about here. We have there's other companies that cater more towards the minifig scale, but Brickmania is not one of them. They are straight like 135, and actually use, I think, not all the time, but I think for most part they're trying to use like the blueprints for 135 scale. Yeah, but if you compare it to minifigs, or if you like if you have like a Lego city built, maybe like modulars, I personally think 145 will look better. Like if you have a modular cities, like buildings, yeah, minifigs. If you want to have like a train, the train would look nicer in 145 scale. And of course, the vehicles then will look better if they're a little bit smaller. Of course, but if you just that's my opinion. If you're just displaying like tanks and everything on your own, just on a case or whatever, then the 135 looks just fine to me. I personally like 135. That's probably my go-to. But I do have some Kobe and some Lego Brickmania also one in 145, I think, or 45 scale. And those look good on a layout, on like a Lego layout or train layout. So yeah, it depends. But I see a lot of mock builders doing 145 scale, and it's a very nice scale. I do like that scale too. But Brickmania, yes, they don't do a lot of this. They don't do a lot of designs in that scale. Maybe it doesn't sell too well. I don't know what the reason behind that. So can't say for sure. Why is it? Maybe not a big seller, I think, but don't know. Okay, this is going to be interesting now. So we're going to put this in here somehow. Okay, so we got the side here. And it's holding, so I think I did it correctly. Oh boy. I think I can get this one in here as well. Okay, so we got like we're almost halfway in, like what, a quarter, third into the build. I mean, you guys let me know. Well, at least we got this side now done. I'm Lego minifig kind of guy, so the kits have to be with the minifigs. I think 1/3 does the best job, does the job best. Okay. Exactly. It depends. Like I know, like Brick Veteran, I think their stuff is not 135 scale. It's more catered towards the minifig scale for some kits that I've seen. At least I know, like if you look at the Tiger one, like Brickmania Tiger one is definitely a lot larger than Brick Veteran Tiger one. And again, to me, I like 135. It works very nice. I think it's anything bigger than that, yeah, that would be not very proportionate. But I think with 135 scale, the pluses with that is that you can go very detailed. You can definitely add more detail on 135 scale. With 145, you kind of become now limited because then the brick size. Like for example, Kobe, they are limited to the brick size, but at the same time they can make their own custom bricks, so they can cater maybe better to 145 scale. Lego, not so much. I mean, you kind of work with what you have. Checking in, how's it going? What's up, Royal Frank? Thanks for coming by to my live stream. Like I was there on yours. By the way, Royal Frank also has a channel. Check him out. He does a very nice videos and live stream. I think like Lego related stuff he just started with, if I'm not mistaken. I saw some video games before on your channel. Anyways, he does live streams and he did one yesterday and that was very good. Very much enjoyed his live stream. So go check him out. Alright, so let's move on. Hopefully then, okay, I think we're working on the front side now. Try to pick up some speed, otherwise I'll be here forever. And this one, this time I need to get it done. Today is the day for having our M113 completed and rolling. All right, what am I missing? Okay, here we go. Rula, stop saying Poland is the mighty nation. World War II, we had fourth biggest army on the Western Front, and fought in every front except the Pacific. You're breaking my heart, bro. Oh, sorry, Kaka, man. Did I hurt your feelings? Sorry, but I mean, of course, Poland. And I was like, how can I backtrack from this? Well, I try to backtrack. The reality was that, although yes, Poland had its own army, its own equipment, it was, fairly quickly defeated and put it out of the game, right? I mean, if you talk about just generally speaking, of course there was a Polish uprising. We all know about that, and definitely there was a lot of partisan movement, and Poland was still trying to fight for its independence. There was Polish government outside of Poland. I know all that kind of stuff, but on a grand scale, we're talking about the size of armies. Poland. Again, just me personally. It's just I don't have that connection as you do. It's a great kit. If I was Polish, if they had make some Estonian kit, I would love to get it and I will pick it up. But for me, I'm kind of focusing on the bigger ones, right? I hope you see what I'm coming from. Not take any kind of offense in what I'm trying to say here. Thanks for the shout out. That means like, yeah, no problem, man, for sure. I mean, you do good stuff. Still love you, bro. Oh, thank you, Coco. Appreciate it. Yeah, yeah. I didn't mean in any bad way. You know what I mean? It's Poland did what they could have done. I mean, they were just it was just very unfairly treated at the time. I mean, they were just like muscled out from both sides, which is like a very dirty thing to do, right? From the Soviets and from the Germans. So that was very messed up, and I feel for them because they a lot of Soviets did a lot of bad stuff to them. The Germans, the Nazis did a lot of bad stuff to them. So I do feel for Polish for sure. Poland played a very important role in Market Garden. The Dutch will always be grateful. Poland World War II did a way more better job than France, for example. Yes, considering what Poland had, they did really fight back as hard as they could. But again, it's just an impossible task when you have like two huge armies invading from both sides at the same time. It was kind of messed up that no one else did more about it, right, at the time. Kind of just let them deal on their own. But yeah, all true. No, I'm just joking. Rula, love you on my heart, bro. Thanks, Coco. Appreciate that. Also, the Warsaw Uprising showed most bravery and resilience. It always breaks my heart when I read about. Yes, that was difficult stuff. And even this, like, if you watch the movie called Pianist, like, you can see a lot of stuff that Polish people and Jews had to go through at the time. Yeah, that wasn't. It was terrible. Terrible times for sure. But I feel like just maybe Germany was a little upset after World War One with how they lost a lot of territory to Poland, so they just want to kind of take it out of them, which is again a little messed up, but yeah. But hopefully, Coco, you'll still be able to get that plane. Sometimes what I have to say about Brokissimo, though, one thing I have to say here is that a lot of times is that they can be sold out on the pre-order, but I will recommend to you highly, if there's something you still want and you missed on the pre-order part, put up notification. So you go to Brokissimo to your account and just say, put up like a notification. A lot of times when the kits really arrive to Brokissimo, I don't know how that works specifically. Maybe someone opts out, maybe someone doesn't want, or maybe our boy Frank from Brokissimo, he gets extra kits. But when this happens, a lot of times he'll put extra stuff on the website. So put up the notification. So let's say when the Polish plane actually shows up to Brokissimo, there might be some extras available. So you might be still be able to get it. It happened to me a couple of times. There's some stuff I was like, it was out of stock, but then I put up notification, and bam, like it came back. So do that. Maybe you'll still be able to get it. Yeah, Poland still had 1 million soldiers fighting against Germans on all the fronts. Yeah, man, they did the best that they could. And their breaks 1-on-1. Hey, yo, hey, how's it going, man? Thanks for coming by and say hi. Appreciate that. Rule, that's a great idea. That's just what I did with the broom bat. With the little cannon broom bat. I hope you'll be able to get it. It happened a couple of times. I was like, okay, it's out of stock. Never happened again. Will never be restocked. But you just put it up there, and sometimes it shows up again, and you'll get that email from our boy Frank. So I would definitely suggest doing that. I even saw this Panzer IV that was sold out. I just put it for funsies on the Panzer IV, the one that with all the 3D printed elements, that kind of stuff. The late war Panzer IV. I just put their notification, and same thing. There was like one that came, like I don't know how, like super late, but I got a notification. I mean, I already had one, but I got another notification for it. So that was kind of interesting. That so you're still able to get some stuff, even if it's those like a limited release. So do that, and maybe you'll be able to get your plane. And hopefully you get your your little broom bear, hooky. You can make a video on that. Make sure you use a lot of zoom. When you film that cannon, you got to put that zoom in there, really hard. So we can have a closer look at that. Anyways, yeah. So moving on. Just did. Thanks for the tip. Yeah, no problem at all, man. Doing good. Just chilling. Nice, man. Nice. Same thing. Saturday night. Lego build stream. Getting that M113 done. Strange enough, Brickismo still have it in the shop. Yes. So some of the stuff like that, exactly. And I don't know what the reason behind this. I don't know why Brickismo keeps a lot of this, a lot of those retired kits still out there on the website. But my guess is a lot of times they do come back. So that's why it's good to keep notification there if you missed out. So maybe if you're lucky enough. And actually, this is what happened too with this joint light tactical vehicle, this new modern kind of Humvee type of thing. I wanted to get it, and it got sold out very quickly, like within 1 day. Then by the time I decided to get it, it was, like I said, it was gone. Then I put up a notification, and guess what? It showed up again on Brickismo, and I picked it up. So it sometimes it works. And sometimes it works. All right. I feel like I'm on a roll. Getting this done. So what kind of kits are you interested in right now from Brickmania? Anything that catches your eyes, guys? Anything you are considering? Well, I know Coco's waiting for that plane. Anyone else is interested in something that Brickmania is releasing? Actually, I haven't checked out the schedule because a lot of times they put some stuff in their like monthly schedule. I haven't seen that. I haven't looked at it in a while. Maybe something cool is coming. Valmrox Bricks. Hey man, how's it going? What's going on? I just checked out your I was watching your not yours. It was Brickmania Designer Studio, and it talked about this Ukraine statue or like a Liberty statue. I don't know what it's called, but then they mention your name there, and they mentioned that you helped them design the stand. So good job on that, man. Good job, and you have a pretty cool Mox. So definitely a shout out to. Let me get your name here again. Volmox. Check out his channel. Good guy for sure. All right, have you watched the movie 1944? Oh man, no, I didn't. I know you mentioned it, I think, last time. I didn't watch it. Something I need to get to. I should do like a Friday movie nights and then Saturday Brickmania build nights. I have a few became retired kids. The Spitfire. Okay, yeah, the Spitfire. That one is retired for sure. A BF 109 with the yellow front. Yes. That one designed by Cody Ocel. Trebuchet and Vietnam version of this. Nice. Okay, yeah, this is the Vietnam version. This is the one I was actually after. And this is the funny thing what happened. So I picked this one up. So I get this guy, which again, I don't mind at all because I like the camo. And then the Vietnam one, that was the latest Vietnam one that was retired, came back again in stock on Brickisimo. And then, of course, now it's sold out, but I already had this one. So yeah, that's kind of... I mean, if I put up a notification and then pick this one up, I would probably have the Vietnam one right now. But I do like this one a lot too. Now, actually building this and seeing the colors, I definitely enjoy this whole lot. So I'm still happy I got this guy. Yeah, but you have quite a lot of cool retired kits. It's very nice. Very nice stuff. Are you guys looking for Halloween? Not necessarily for trick or treat, but for season in general. I don't like Halloween. Okay, he's gonna hate me. I know you like the spooky stuff. I know you love it. I know you love it, man. But man, I'm not gonna lie to you. This Halloween stuff is so freaking annoying, man. With the kids and the dressing up and all this. I mean, it's all right. It's all right. I'm not a fan. Sorry, okay, no, you're gonna hate me for this. But hey, man, to each its own. I'm not just big at it. Oscar H. Rula, man, what's going on, Oscar H? Good to see you as always on my live streams. Appreciate you coming by. Not really stuff is too high priced. Yeah, the recent stuff is very high priced. The recent one. Yeah, I mean, again, if you compare the prices from 2018 to now, this is when I start collecting Brickmania. Yeah, man, things are. Well, I mean, but in general, everything is going up in price. I mean, just life in general. You have food goes up in price, utilities, rent, everything's up. So I mean, of course, I guess they have to charge more as well. So that's kind of the story of our life, man. And there's still people buying it, so I guess as long as the people can afford it, they're gonna crank up. They're gonna keep making those guys, and they're gonna keep raising the prices. So 1944, at the start of the film, there's a Dutch and Estonian SS forces. I think I might know then this movie. I think at least I've heard of this movie. I didn't watch it, but I think I've heard of it. Okay, so I've seen one movie. There was this Dutch SS guy that was in the Battle of Narva. That's kind of what I was trying to get a little bit inspired of creating that mock. But I don't know if it's the same movie we're talking about. Thank you, buddy. I will contact you on Instagram later. Oh, Valmax, thank you. I appreciate that. Curious now what you have to message me about. But yeah, man, for sure. I think you're from Ukraine, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, very cool. Definitely shout out to Valmox for sure. Check him out. Yeah, good Estonian movie. The only Estonian movie I watch, I think. Okay, that's funny. I don't think it's an Estonian movie, is it? 1944. I'm making that Schwingwagen mock. Nice, man. Nice, man. And I think Brickmania re-released this classic Schwingwagen. I was considering getting that one because the price was somewhat friendly. But not yet. Maybe one day I'll get there. I'll pick it up. Yeah, very nice. Very nice. What? How's this shack even goes here? That makes no sense. Is that just hangs here, just like that? Like the instruction just tell me. Okay, never mind. I messed it up. Oopsie. My fault. Yeah, it's usually me dropping the ball, not the instructions. Scratch that. That's a pretty cool build technique, right? The track links hanging on just that one piece. That's cool. All right, making some progress, boys. Very nice. Let's get that front piece installed, hopefully, without breaking anything. Oh yeah, we did it. All right, so we got the front in here. So we got this side, got the back, and I guess we're gonna work on this side now and the top. All right, making some progress. And actually, this kit, like I mentioned last time too, this could actually make a nice little Ukrainian build as well. Because I know for sure they're using those right now in Ukraine, even in the same NATO camouflage. So that could have been a Ukraine benefit kit. I guess Brickmania decided not to do it this way. All right, let's catch up. It's a Estonian movie from our own people, bro. I gotta check it out, man, for sure. I gotta check it out. I feel kind of ashamed now not watching it, and I know you mentioned it last time too. And the Puma, hopefully, yes, hopefully Puma. Oh, you talking about your mock? Okay, yeah, that'd be cool to see a mock from you. I want Brickmania to make a Puma. I want you to design Puma for Brickmania and then be a designer for them. You should do that. But yeah, I don't know. Now I'm kind of debating. Now, okay, man, you kind of throw me off. I was already kind of mentally getting prepared. Should I like going to Norway, checking out Brickmania, like a live store they have there, and there is also they're gonna have this other guy, ASAP Animation, I think, and the Umar Tiger 131, also two designers, and that'd be cool to meet them, like at the show. But now, I mean, you kind of thrown that wrench in there for me, Hookie. Now I gotta think, is it really worth it then? All the hassle and travels. You kind of, I had already those thoughts before too, but I thought like would I ever have a chance to go to an event and see Brickmania? Like outside, like chances of me traveling to the United States are kind of, I mean, it can happen that I'm going to travel to the States and go to like World War Brick or something like that next year. There's a chance, but the chances doing that are a whole lot smaller, a whole lot lower than me actually being able to go to Norway because it's just so much closer. I checked out the tickets. Tickets like 120 euros back and forth, so it's really cheap, actually, fairly cheap. So there's something I guess I definitely can do. But going to the States to the show, it's more unrealistic or less realistic, right, than Norway. Well, yeah, I'll think about it. I still have time. I think that the show is in November. But I don't know how they're gonna react to me. They'll say, "I mean, you the guy who shit talks all our kids." Who calls them overpriced? But I mean, I just say how it is. If I feel like some stuff is overpriced, I'll say it. You got to be real, with this stuff. You're paying a lot of money for it, and I feel like you do deserve to complain and receive premium service for the for the money that you pay here. But yeah, man, props to all the people that build the mocks, man. Like Oscar H, man, good job, man. People like you, definitely a good inspiration to build your own stuff. Brick Alive, how's it going, man? Haven't seen you in a minute. Good to see you here. Finally, I made it to the stream. Will only be here to stay to say this, though busy day today. Yeah, man, no problem. I appreciate that. Just saying hi and stepping by is already good enough for me. Thanks, man, for checking in. Rula, do whatever is good for you. Cookie's like, it's okay, man. Yeah, I know. And if I decide to go one way or another, of course, there's no responsibility on your shoulders. Yeah, don't worry about that. This is, of course, going to be fully my decision. Okay, don't get worried about that. No, but it's good to like see what other people think as well. So yeah, kind of why I brought it up in the stream. Okay, did I mess something up? Uh-oh. No, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. I'm tripping again. Yeah. I'm tripping. Oh, we have Family Bricks. Hey, good day. How's it going? Thanks for coming by. Just saying hi. Yeah, I was checking out your stream also the other day. Very nice. You have a shy time on the panel. This is our our mentor, our role model of this custom Lego military community. It was definitely good to hear from him on your channel. Hookie, was the duck worth the 30? Just saw you in your video. Ooh, Hookie, you picked up the new duck German minifig? Something I was considering getting. I did like their the 3D custom printed helmets, not helmets, the cappies. But I think now they're sold out. I checked out Brickisimo now. It's too late to get them. I had in my shopping cart. That's what I do. I put a bunch of stuff in the shopping cart, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna add this. I'm gonna might get this, buy that, and by the time I'm ready to check out, like half of the stuff was already sold out on Brickisimo. But it's all good. I'm pretty sure they're gonna restock this DAG German. But they look really good. It kind of reminded me of this DAG Germans from this Indiana Jones, Indiana Jack set. Kind of reminded me of those. This is kind of on the way. Let me just move this. I think this is the same. At least the tent color is the same. Okay, got this side going. Yeah, Shy is awesome. Thanks for that. Yeah, he's cool, man. I mean, too bad he had his own, I think, like podcast or something he was doing, Cali Bricklick or something. Too bad that shut down. So hopefully something else will come after that. But I used to, definitely big fan of his channel and his streams. Sniper Productions, what's going on? Good to see you here. Coco's difficult question. I think Perfect Caliber 98 would have made it a good deal. Yes, but Perfect Caliber is like another five euros. That was big, I guess. Yeah, the sunless minifigs I used to get from Brickmania, seriously, like 2 years ago, maybe even less than 2 years ago, they used to be like 20 euros, 21 euros. And some stuff I remember even getting with a Perfect Caliber together, like the combo, used to be 30. Now it's just by itself is 30. I know it has like 3D printed element, but still, you can definitely tell the prices are going up some of the Brickmania stuff for sure. But I need to check out your video, Hookie. Definitely check out your video. And then with this Car 98 stuff is like, if you talk about perfect caliber, like that's almost never on Bricissimo. Like you really have to find a. So yeah, back to the notifications, guys. Notifications. I'm gonna put this up on the Car 98 because that's always sold out on Bricissimo, unfortunately. Indiana Jack and the Temple of Room. Yeah, exactly. Well, that's what Brickmania is doing. Kind of like those side builds. We all know what they are, but they don't talk about them. Yeah, so if you want to get Indiana Jack set for like I don't know, 10 times the original price, you can go to Brickmania. They got you on that. Coco, I think thank you for watching. I very appreciate it. Yeah, I need to check out your. Cookie man, what are you doing, man? You put up your video at the same time as my stream is going. No, I'm just kidding. It's all good. Cat Bricklick had a really good guest. Yes, I remember that. And I used to even mostly I was even listening to the podcast when I was doing something. I was working and just put it up there on Apple Podcast and just listen to whatever Lego related stuff. So it definitely was nice side listen for me. Editing wasn't top exactly. Put a lot of time into it. Yeah, and there's a lot of people that I didn't know about that they were in the community just through that podcast that I got to know. He's coming with another podcast with more random. Cool. Yeah, that'd be interesting to see what else he's gonna come up with. Very cool. Of course, bro. I thought Indiana Jack would be made by Lepin. Yeah, well, Brickmania apparently also makes them, and they're not cheap. Rula, I put up my video 6 hours ago. Yeah, I forgot. It takes 6 hours for you to upload anything on YouTube. No, I'm just messing with you. It's all good. I was kind of messing with you in the sense of like I want to see it as well, but I'm live streaming at the moment. Am I done with this? I think I'm done with this side. It looks pretty done to me. I have to put this up here. Yeah, but Lego needs to release more Indiana Jones sets. And it's a shame to cancel that Doom room set. Wish they actually released that one. Or re-released that one. Temple of Doom. Yeah, that one. Alrighty. On the roll, getting it done. Let's go. All right. What did I miss? You gotta do better than that, Rula. My Panther tank will be able to separate from the Panther chassis, and then I want to build Jack Panther. Okay, cool. That you can like interchange between. I don't have enough tracks for the both. That's cool. That's a cool idea actually to have like interchangeable, like 2-in-1 kind of build. That's nice. It's like a creator 2-in-1 for your Panther tank. Yeah, and actually, Brickmania hasn't released Jack Panther in the wild, so maybe it's something they should consider bringing back. Shy new podcast will be more ad hoc and person interviews from what he said. So don't expect a weekly upload schedule. Okay, so it's not gonna be like before with the Bricklick in person. Like he's gonna be like in someone's, like he's gonna be meeting one on one, like face to face. That's kind of interesting. I guess that would require some travels. Well, I guess if you had some kind of shows, right? If you had Lego shows, and there's a bunch of creators that show up there, I'm sure you can knock out a few of those in person. That's interesting. That'd be interesting to see, actually. Definitely looking forward. Oscar sounds great. Yeah, no, it's a good idea for sure, Oscar, with a 2-in-1. Indiana Jones says doing well. There always seems to be on discount. I don't know. I mean, I feel like there's still like a bunch of people that get really hyped about it. I personally was very excited. But honestly, like if we talk honestly, and like what, how else you would want me? Of course you guys want me to be honest, but like for some reason I feel like the older sets were better. I don't know why. I mean, the new stuff is good, it's great, like the release was nice, but some of those old Indiana Jones sets, I mean, for some reason, to me, the older ones look a lot better than the new stuff. Like at least those 2 or 3 that they came out with. I mean, they're good, the price is good, but I prefer the older one. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's why they don't discount. Maybe not everyone is really liking them. Yeah, or maybe this new movie didn't do too well. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure why that might be the case. I personally like Indiana Jones. I like the Brickmania sets that they released, but of course I don't like the prices, so I'm not picking those up from Brickmania. Oh. We're having some technical issues because I dropped some pieces on the floor. Got it. Back at it again. Let's see. What I miss? Let's see. That's pretty cool. Snot techniques giving maximum internal space to the tank. Yes, there's some snot techniques happening here for sure. And not here as well. Definitely give it space. It seems like it's, it's not fragile or anything like that. It's holding on its own. Definitely really, really good design on this guy. Jack Panther is such a badass looking vehicle. By far my favorite tank destroyer. Yes. It's definitely a very, very nice tank for sure. Meeting one-on-one shows people local to him. Sounds like scheduling for Cali Bricklick was always a challenge. Okay, interesting. Yeah, but one-to-one is definitely an interesting concept. More in person, I guess. Lie to me. Lie to me. Talk to me dirty. This is not the kind of show, Family Bricks. All stuff is better because it's harder to get and more expensive. Well, that's true too. But like for example, yeah, but some of the stuff I know, all the stuff, I feel like there was just more put into it from a design point of view, from playability point of view. I feel like those that you said right now is just like, okay, we're just gonna get those out because this movie out. But I don't know. I feel like the older line is, for some reason, just looks better to me. But I could be wrong. Again, it's just subjective. Some people might like the new stuff more. Yeah, the movie didn't do well. They were terrible in the lead up to. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. We have a Disney Plus, but none of the films were on it, so I couldn't show the kids and get their buy in the world, into the world. Okay, so it wasn't on this Disney Plus. but none of the films were. Ah, okay, I see what you're saying. So none of the previous films were there. Okay. So like the Star Wars, right? I think Disney Plus. I don't have Disney Plus, but I know like the way they do it. Disney Plus has all the Star Wars in there, which is kind of smart. And I guess they didn't do that with the Indiana Jack movies. Okay, good to know. A couple of weeks after a new movie came out and it wasn't doing well, they put the old movies on Disney Plus, but a little too late. Okay, I'm going to cram a whole series in for the kids like that. Yes. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, exactly. They should have done it the same way they did with the Star Wars, because Star Wars, I think they are always there. Rula, of course, okay that you do not like Halloween and spooky. Pookie's like a few minutes later. Are you on delay with my live stream here? This is something I said 20 minutes ago. It's of course like Halloween and spooky things, but how do you feel about science fiction and dystopian scenarios like zombies, outbreaks on Lego form? Yeah, those are cool. I feel like I've seen a lot of like on those Lego shows. You see a lot of those mock builds, and I think they'll look pretty good. Definitely like in this some apocalypse kind of scenes with we're going back to Brad Pitt again. In all the movies that we talk about, it's always Brad Pitt. Zombie movie, Brad Pitt. Fury movie, Brad Pitt. Oh, and by the way, Brookisimo released his hairpiece, 3D printed hairpiece. I'm so excited about that. I'm definitely getting that. Okay, did you see that? Did you check out Brookisimo? You saw check out the 3D printed helmets and whatever. And there's a Brad Pitt hairpiece. I need that. I'm definitely getting this. Is Brickmania coming to UK anytime soon? I think they were last time in this. Was it this Bomington Tank Museum? And I think they do it like every single year. They come to the Tank Fest. But for me right now, I think it's Norway is more likely that I might go. But let's see. This applies both Lucasfilms, which Indiana Jones was okay on the IP. All Star Wars have been on Disney Plus, but Indiana Jones wasn't. Yeah, that wasn't too smart of them not to add him right away. Rula, the hairpiece are already in my shopping cart. Yes, I have my shopping cart too, just like you do. So they better not sold out. If they get sold out, I'll be so upset. Because this is like one of my biggest ones at the moment. Brad Pitt hairpiece. Definitely getting that. I gotta like end the stream soon and place that order before Hookie picks them all up. All right, let's trying to get back into this. So hopefully get that one done. Should be fairly soon, but I don't know. The way I'm building, nothing is soon. All right. Hey, Family Bricks, if you're still here, do you also build Lego while you're on live stream? I'm just curious. I don't know, maybe a dumb question, but I mean, I know some people do it differently when they do live streams. And by the way, check out Family Bricks. He has his own pretty cool channel. Lots of cool stuff going on there. Check him out as well. Do you have any Jeeps? Do you have any Jeeps? I do have one Jeep Willy. Yes, I have one World War II Jeep. I have that kit. Yes, I do. I picked that one on sale, which I'm really happy about. Really proud of. And that was from Brookisimo. Yeah. But it's one of the older Jeep wheelie kits with stickers. There's no prints on that one, which is still good. Still a good kit. All right. Cookie, when you gonna do your live stream? I'm still waiting. Is that day gonna come? When you gonna start live streaming? I want to see you building Kobe sets live. Missing a piece. Oh no. Maybe. Here we go. Connected this side now. Not a lot of gap here going, which is very nice. Very little gap. Well done. All right, I'm building two British SAS Jeeps, which were basically wheelie Jeeps in a tank. Yes, with the rations and machine guns. This is actually was this year's Wobble Brick exclusive kit from Brickmania. But unfortunately, it was not available to all the rest of us. But yeah, it's nice that you're building your own. Good job. I know exactly what you're talking about. Except I guess you need like Lewis guns, some machine guns on that Jeep as well. Is that Minecraft music in the background? Could be. I'm just listening to like some random like copyright free stuff. Rula might celebrate my 1,000 subscribers with live stream. Oh my god, yes, yeah, 1,000. I thought you said, I thought yeah, I thought you wrote 100 because you hit 100 subscribers. I know that for the fact. 1,000. All right, well, we'll have to wait for some time then. Hopefully not too long. So there's a good chance that there will be now live stream. There will be no live stream at all. No, you'll get there, man. You have you have a lot of people enjoying your content, man, for sure. You'll hear it. I mean, it's probably not gonna happen. I mean, we talk about here like custom Lego stuff. Probably not gonna happen like very quickly, but you know, it'll happen. You know, have faith in it. Have faith in our community, man. In a custom Lego community. Well, you'll get there, man. You know, for sure, you'll get there. I have my faith in you. It'll be no time. But I mean, like even the subscribers, at the end of the day, like if people don't watch you, like it doesn't it doesn't matter how many subscribers you got, right? It's not so much about subscribers. It's about people watching you, people talking to you, people hanging out with you, like everyone who's here, which is very nice. That's what I guess matters more. At least to me, that what matters more. But there's a chance. I guess I'll see you live at some point. Whoops. Lots of hatches here happening. Interesting. I have 860 watch hours at the moment, so I think if the subscribers come, the watch hours will be fine too. Yeah, man. Considering how many subscribers you have 100 subscribers and so many watch hours. You're doing really good. You're doing really good. You're doing good. Like I said, I think I hit 3,000. Like I don't know, a month ago or something like that. But I'm pretty sure like a lot of my subscribers are like not active subscribers, so like subscribers doesn't mean too much, I guess. Yeah, the more important thing is if people like really are watching you or engaged. But yeah, man, that's good, that's good. Good stuff for sure. I don't know, how does this make sense? Okay, I messed it up. I messed it up. Yeah, for sure, man, you're doing really good with hours. So I don't know, I'm so confused right now what's going on with this build. How am I stuck here? Let's take this part out. I'm so confused. Let's do it again. All right, this goes like this. Make it make sense. Like, how's this? Is this piece like floating by itself? No, right? It can't be. It can't be. Oh no, yeah. All right, I think I'm all right. I'm gonna have the pretty decent World War II collection when I've built the stuff I've been planning to build, if I would ever actually get them finished. Yeah, man, that you probably would with everything that you've been mentioned before, with all the stuff that you've been working on, all the mocks, for sure. I hope you make a good video of that. So like check that out. Well, guys, I hope I'm hopping off. Goodbye to everybody, and good luck with the rest of the build. Thank you, appreciate it. I'm almost done. I have a couple pieces left, but should be wrapping up soon. But I mean, you almost see the final product. Just again, missing the top section. But Coco, thank you for coming by. I appreciate you hanging out with me as usual on all the live streams, and I hope you have a good weekends and the week. Bye, Coco. Yep. In my first live stream, I should build a Duplo set. No. I don't think that's gonna go well. I don't think that's a good idea. I mean, hey, listen, I'll still be there. I'll still be there hanging out with you, but you know, I'm not sure that's your core audience of your channel. But hey, man, you can try whatever. You can do like a Duplo military set. You can do a Duplo tank. Yeah, Duplo tank. Think about it. That'd be something interesting and no one else done before. Brickmania Duplo tank. 1/35 scale. I'll watch that live stream for sure. Hatchet going here. All right. Probably messed something up where you can tell. Let's see when it's done. Does this build have an interior? Yes, it has a little bit of interior. I'll show you before I close the roof up. There's a little bit of a steering wheel. I guess you can fit a minifig in there, and there's a hatch. You can open, I guess, put the guy. There's a little like a stool, and I'm assuming there's going to be some machine gun on top that you can place your minifig. So there's a little bit of interior, and there's of course in the back you have space if you want to place your. Okay, that's coming off. But if you want to place your fix on the side somewhere. I mean, this is technically should be APC, right? Personal carrier. So definitely has space inside, yeah, for sure. So they, Brickmania did a good job with that. For sure. Not bad. Not bad at all. So we got the hatch. We got some extra pieces left. And I think I know where they might be going to, but let's see. I'll put this one here. I don't know what this is. What is this? What is that? That's pretty, looks like a pretty significant piece here. Is it some kind of like why I have this here? Okay, I'm a little concerned. I'm not gonna lie to you. Looks like I'm almost done with the build, but I'm a little concerned about this piece. It seems like some kind of significant piece that would be like crucial for some kind of technical movement. Maybe, I don't know. Let's go ahead and build this machine gun. Is it H2 HM? I don't know. I forgot the name of this. HBM. All right, never mind. All right, so we got the machine gun almost done, and that goes here. All right. So I should be done, except I have this extra piece, and I have this one, which is very concerning. So I have to check out where this going to. And so here's the tanker guy. There's a bunch of hatches that open up. I'll give you a closer look, but I have to figure out what this is going. I'll probably have to go through the manual afterwards and see where I messed up. So this tanker, I mean, you can make him a driver, right? You can make him a machine gunner guy. I have another tanker minifig. This used to be a standalone from Brickmania. I don't know they still sell them or not. Probably not. So I can put this guy in here. I can put this guy in this hatch. So there's a hatch here, like I showed before. This one opens up. Actually, I think this one's supposed to be opening up as well. Oh, okay, that's not good. So this is coming off. But I think this is supposed to come off. Open up. And I have some infantry guys that I probably can load up. This is the Brickmania, just the U.S. Army guys. So maybe somehow. Okay, so they don't fit like fully standing, but I guess you can sit them down. Yeah. I don't know how well that's gonna work out. But you can fit some. You can put some figs inside. Just drop them in the hatch. Just drop them here. And you're good to go. Yeah, but you can lay some figs in there. You probably can sit them too. Like I'm just too lazy to attach them properly. But you probably can sit them inside as well, like this one, like sitting down. So you close that out, and then get you guys here. Close that hatch. Here you go. That's the build, basically. Let's just catch up with chat really quick. Should be easy to build in a Duplo T72. Yeah, that could be interesting. I don't think you can even tell what kind of tank it would be if you build it at a Duplo. Just kidding, you know. Next tank, I'm going to build this Chaffee. Chaffee is nice American tank. It was the best Allied tank in terms of looks. Yes, it was a very cool tank. I agree with you. Brickmania, I think, used to make it, but now, yeah. I saw it from Brickmania at one point, at least. The Chaffee is probably one of the least known tanks World War II, but great tank. I like it. Yes, I agree. Not as popular as Sherman. Yeah. Great Case Rula makes it optimistic about Vietnam War version of design, and you're going to do reviews. I think I might do a review on this. I'm not too sure 100%, but yeah, I think I am. Maybe next week. If it depends, If I'm gonna do live stream next week, maybe I'll do it. If I'm not gonna do, I try to like combine like reviews and live streams together because I'm really just trying to stick to this thing being like once a week. So let's see. If I don't make a live stream next week, then I'm probably gonna make a review on this because I don't have free time. So yeah, maybe review coming. No, not really. 5,000 Chaffies were built and it was used post-war Korean and Vietnam and given to several South American countries. Okay, cool. Cool information. Yeah, and I know you have, Huki, I know you have a Vietnam version. Yes, so that'd be cool I don't know if you're going to build it or not, but yeah, I'm sure it's going to be very similar to that. And I'm pretty happy with this build. This is cool. I like this. I like this. I'm happy to have this, and I like the camo on this as well. So having this APC here is definitely cool. Cool addition to my collection. Again, this is in our real world time situation. This is a bit outdated. I don't think Americans are using this anymore, but it's been still used at the moment, at least in some countries. All right, well, oh, Frank, thanks for sticking around and still to the end of the stream and checking this out. I appreciate that. Yeah, so got this one done. Again, some concerning extra pieces left, but I'll figure that out later. After the stream is over, check that out. But overall, I mean, I think it looks pretty good. Yeah, and some prints, right? As I mentioned, I think when I started this build, prints here. So this is printed. Those cable hooks. Then we have this leg, whatever they call steps, pegs, whatever thing, and yeah, that's pretty much all for the printed pieces. Yeah, still nice little build. I'm really happy with this. Frank, yeah, appreciate that, man. I should have dropped you a link, man. I totally forgot about that. If you want to join my live stream next time, let me know. I'll drop you a link on Instagram, and you can just chat with me, hang out with me if you want. It's up to you. You don't have to build anything, but up to you for sure. I think Norway was given some upgun chaffies too. Yeah, cool. That's a cool tank, man. So if you decide to build that as a mock, that'd be nice. But all right, everyone, thank you for coming by to my live stream. I appreciate. Okay, let's pretend you didn't see this. I appreciate you coming here and hanging out and say hi to me. So shout out to all the people that were here. Hookie, I'm definitely gonna check out your video. Oscar H, Coco, Family Bricks. Yeah, Nerd Bricks, Valmux. So I appreciate for you sticking around. Even some of you for 2 sessions that have done it. So have a nice weekend. The rest of the week, stay safe. Do something good. Enjoy the rest of the nice weather. Hopefully that's still around, at least here in Estonia. So enjoy that. Be outdoors. Do something else other than this. I mean, this is still fun. Don't take me wrong. All right, yeah. So have a good night, everyone. Peace. Bye.